Nobody is responsible for their ex-partner's debt by default. It's all to do with whether your name's on the debt or if you've acted as a guarantor. Never get credit as a favour for someone. A close family member of mine once did it for her ex-boyfriend and he owed her thousands of pounds. It was a combination of loans and things that he'd asked her to buy for him on credit. They split up and he didn't pay her back because she put it all in her name and signed for it. So she was responsible for paying it back. If your ex-partner is in debt and your name doesn't appear on any of the paperwork, then it has no connection to you. If the borrowing is in a joint name, then it's both of your responsibility. Being a guarantor is slightly different because a creditor will only come to you for payment if your ex-partners stop paying. If you want to know if you can get out of being a guarantor, it depends what you've signed up for. You can't, unfortunately, if you're a guarantor on a loan, but if it's a mortgage and there's some equity in the house, you can ask your ex to remortgage and release you. So what steps should you take if you've just split up with someone? If you live together, then let the council know that either you've moved out or that they have. Change the PINs on your cards, passwords on your account, and close down any joint accounts if you can. Try and clear any joint debt. And if you can't, it may be worth calling the creditors and explaining your share of the debt. So for example, if it's £1,000, let them know that you owe £500 and keep track of all of your payments until half's paid. Let me explain how the bills and money are divided. Starting with credit cards, normally they're under one name and your ex may have a card on your account. Get this cancelled so you don't have to worry about any spending. If your name's on it, you'll be responsible for paying it back. Unsecured loans are tricky. If both names are on the loan, both people are responsible for paying. The annoying fact is that debt collectors can legally just chase one person. The stumbling block with secured loans, like a mortgage, is that even if you decide who's having the house, the mortgage lenders may refuse to take the second name off the mortgage. If your name is solely on the gas and electricity bill, then you're responsible for paying it, even if you accrued it living together. It's a different story for your water bill. Even if it's just one name, all adults are responsible for paying it. If you do have an outstanding debt with your creditor and you're worried that you'll stick to paying your half and your ex won't, you could try paying your half in a full and final settlement. If the creditor accepts, it means that if the debt gets passed on to a debt collector, your name would be free of it. Marriage also doesn't make you responsible for your ex-partner's debt, again providing it's not in your name. You probably know this, but everyone has their own credit file which is just ticking away in the background. It monitors any credit that you've taken out, whether you've made payments on time or if you've defaulted. If you have a joint bank account, rent, or a mortgage together, this will affect yours and your ex-partner's credit file. If you feel like you've been left with debt following the breakup and you're wondering how you're going to pay, you may want to look into debt solutions that are available. Some of these options stop creditors chasing you, while others write off some of your debt and lower your monthly repayments. There are pros and cons to each, and if you're struggling with debt, it's a good idea to get your head around every single potential solution. Below this video, I've linked to a form on my new website and it's got a few multiple choice questions like how much debt do you owe and how many people do you owe. At the end of the form, it'll connect you to a company that I've partnered with to provide you with all the information you need about debt solutions that are available. So click the link below the video, go and check it out and let me know how you get on.